inside the purist, it'll be are the purest. Prove it.
And hello everybody, welcome on into the Overwatch Clash Season 10 Week 6 matchup here between Little Rock Luksis and the Rome Raccoon Dogs. I'm Booney, joining me today for his casting debut in Aurora. It's going to be Whalefish, and Whalefish, we should have a really good game ahead of us here. I think both these teams looking to kind of bounce back after a sort of a struggling start to Stage 2. And I think both teams are coming in a really similar spot in a lot of people's power rankings. I don't know about you, but...
Yeah, I haven't been tapped into a lot of the games, but just looking at these teams in lobby right now, looking quite strong.
Welcome back to Overwatch Clash. Week 6 here coming up with
Dogs taking this one. I think they're my favorites. But these teams both looking quite strong.
It'll definitely come down to the bans and hero picks here, especially for this matchup here. Both these teams very distinctive styles. You have that hard dive look with the Wrecking Ball from Rome Raccoon Dogs with Real Dog, and you got just kind of the more brawly look with the Luksis, having Jamal in playing the more that Reaper, that Bastion. Skycer can obviously lock in like that Junker Queen, and I think there's been a lot of the Scrimbucks have been saying that Malga has been looking very good for the Luksis here as well, so we might be seeing that coming up here in the series, but I think it's going to come down to, can Anarchy find the value when they're getting the hard focus enemy team, right? Because we're going to have Real Dog on the Wrecking Ball / Diva just sitting on Anarchy, trying to not let them get that value. So they can just be distracted enough for get Skycer and Nolly to go crazy. That could be a deciding factor, but we do, of course, have to mention Linkadink Theory as well, being the kind of main glue of the Raccoon Dogs right now. But both these teams, 3-2, trying to bounce back. I think a lot of people having some questions about both of them into these last couple weeks. I know the Luksis, I believe, lost last week. Same thing with the Raccoon Dogs getting reverse swept by the Astronauts. So both teams looking to bounce back. Both these teams are very good. Should be a banger series. I'm hoping for it. For your first casting game, I hope you get a banger.
We will be getting a map 5er. Let's get a map 6 banger, actually.
Please, God. The 9 p.m. start, 8 map banger. Slovenian Slouchers versus whatever that team was. Oh, the Sea Dragons. Like the 10 p.m. start time goes to map 8. Shall see.
We are all tapped in.
Let's see. We do have teams in lobby. We're going to Lijiang Tower first. Bans are going to be Reaper and Lucio. So Raccoon Dogs makes sense. They play this kind of ball style, diva style. They don't really want to go against like a hard brawly look potentially. And the Luksis will respond with a Reaper ban. Fair to say that the Reaper ban was second, so it's not like a protect ban or anything for Anarchy. I am interested as to why that might be the case. You're the DPS guy. If you're expecting like a ball composition, there's probably better things you can target.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about that one. I'll say Reaper's not usually my first pick when I'm playing with a Wrecking Ball.
That makes one of us.
So I'm not quite sure what that's about specifically. Maybe they've got some Scrimbucks knowledge that I'm unaware of.
You got Altair, who's like a hard hit scam player, locks at Cassie, locks at Tracer. Okay, we're not going to Control Center. Real Dog said no, we're going to the open maps. Okay, never mind. I'm honestly like, I'd look for a Pharah ban here maybe. If Don Wegler's in for sure, like on Lijiang Tower, I think that the Pharah will be a really good ban here. But now Don Wegler kind of free to play the entire hero pool with the May and Pharah still in.
Yeah, this is going to be... I definitely would have tried to sort of target ban Don Wegler, especially on Lijiang, as you said. But we're seeing here, I'm not sure. Will Riddle stick on the Orisa? I'm not...
Probably for the Control Center point, yeah. Ball's tough to make work on the inside here. And if you're expecting, Skycer probably playing I think so far I've seen like a Malga, Diva, stuff like that, the Orisa's still very good in that. Just create the space for Altair.
You see a Sim on the side of Luksis. Just a TP out, looks like it.
Swapping over the Onron here as well. A little more pressure potentially onto, say, a solo DPS or support, but we have Altair and Dongwegger taking 2 separate angles here. It's going to be dangerous here for Skycer. Can't work them both.
Yeah, the White Room control taken very early by the Luksis, but Okay, Riddle forced back just a little bit. Seems like all 5 are sort of stacked up in this white room. Dong Waggler sort of has free range out here for those rockets. Infinite damage coming in. The dive going in with Skycer. The spear is good. Stops that from coming through. First cap for the Raccoon Dogs.
Yeah, no, that spear was perfect from Real Dog, just to force out the weight. Skycer goes off the map! Real Dog spears him off the map again here. Real Dog laying 2 big spears so far to start things out. Look at the ult charge there on the horse, close already to that Terra Surge. 80% and counting.
80% already, doubling Skycer's ult charge here just about. And I'm looking at it, that should be the first ult up pretty easily. You know, Eniki coming up on this high noon as well, but
it's just so
to see what Riddle can get done.
I mean, Skycer's just way too deep. They can't cross. Real Dog just holds the gates.
Yeah, it's looking. We got a pause come in. What's going on here?
Okay, that might explain something. I'm not sure what it explains, but it explains something. Stat check.
Yeah, we've got. What we got here is 0 eliminations so far.
It's not
from the
best
Luksis.
start. You know, you got Skycer already has 4,000 damage mitigated, by the way, in a minute and a half. That's just not enough.
That is crazy. Yeah, they just can't. They can't do anything about Riddle Dog. He's sort of able to just stand and chill. You know, Skycer on the Diva can't do a ton about it. The on-run pick, I'm not too confident in. I don't love it, especially into the
Farah, Orisa.
Yeah.
You also got
Coming up on 4 ults here for the Raccoon Dogs.
just need the Luksis to kind of march in as a unit. They need to take advantage of the fact that they don't have speed on their side. The Lucio was banned, so they gotta use Skycer, create some little bit of space, but get Aniki in there. And with dish down early, that's still not a good start. Skycer is in deep, but just get mech'd instantly. This is looking like a bit of a sweep on this little point here, Whalefish.
Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like there needs to be some compositional changes coming out from the Luksis. We've got Nolly swapping over to the Tracer now, and Skycer will go to the Zarya. I think that's much better for them here, but is it too little too late? Riddle going in with Terra Surge, gets 2 big combo.
That was nicely timed by
I'll take
Dom
them all
Waggler.
again.
Yeah, like you said, it's a really good swap because then Nolly can be the pressure on the back line when you have Lincoln and Sertals, you know, Baptiste, Juno. Very susceptible to a Tracer, but it was just too late. I mean, Alter does die. Does Nolly get a touch here, potentially make it a flip, but Dong Waggler lays it down.
Might get a touch. If they can get this, no, not quite. Extremely dominant map from the Raccoon Dogs.
And that wasn't even, you know, the Wrecking Ball look either. That was just Real Dog on Orisa, just walking him down.
I think the compositional changes towards the end were good, but they were just much too late. Didn't really have any way to get to the point by that time.
What would your thoughts as a DPS player being swapping out the cast and going to a Soj? Just more consistent pressure on the Orisa.
I definitely would go for that. I think
as well as the survivability, right? We're seeing Real Dog just walk into the team. At least you can slide away.
There's not a lot of pressure on Riddle.
Hey, look, Soj.
And you can build up those rails so quickly. Have that constant threat up. But really rolling out on the Zarya. Walking around the right side. Gonna take that early point presence. Silvertaw's maybe caught a bit off guard.
Skycer is just alone.
And Skycer is speared off the map immediately, and that's gonna be a quick fight win for the Raccoon Dogs.
I mean, Skycer just in on point 1v5. The rest of the team is like rotating to help Aniki get in a position, but just engages way too early and gets caught with the spear off the map again here. Real Dog with 2 environmentals on Legion Tower on Orisa. On a Diva. Yeah, not what you want to expect very often here. And I don't really know what the cat does either. I'm
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Maybe I was thinking maybe the idea would be to get, sort of pull Skyser past them and just sort of let him loose on the backline. But that's not really what it's being used for.
I mean, they're just
Thank you
kind
with
of
an angle.
standing
Von
here.
Wagler maybe caught out a little bit, but Little Dog with some good pressure to force him out. Skyser dropping quite low. He'll stabilize a bit. 100 charge. Extremely dangerous if he can just get in range.
Yeah, they finally got the space to work with here, but Real Dog has the Terror Surge online. Oh,
A spear again. Spears Skyser out of the Terror Surge, but does catch Dish regardless.
Ollie has
Might
it
go
for
down
Altair,
here,
though.
though.
Hold on, this is very winnable for him.
Zarya's still alive. No tank for the Raccoon Dogs. This is looking like it will be a fight win. Unless Von Wagler can pull off some heroics. Not quite.
That would be beyond heroics there, I think, if they pulled that one off.
The 1v4.
The
no
1v4 Farah on point indoors. That would be absurd. But Nolly gets in and gets the opening pick on an Altair, which kind of opens things up because now Skyser is able to hold the space a little bit and actually take advantage of what's on his energy. Has Graviton Surge. We're not
The
good for
window
Silvertals,
comes out
though,
from
but
Silvertals.
they're just going to rotate to point. They're going to negate
get
the
any
ult.
pick. They're just going to rotate to point. Not much that can be done with that window. Skyser does have a grab here. It's 5 ultimates on the board.
Oh, it's a
That's a
nice one.
huge grab from Skyser.
That's a nice one. But your
Gets
tiny field is
4.
perfect.
Nobody dies. My Nolly is dead. The pulse bomb does not come out. Silvertals goes down. They might still manage to pull this out. Keep my Skyser alive, though. Riddle Dog doing some work. Skyser will go down, and yeah, that's the grab OC invested for a fight loss versus the barrage window. I think you take that.
Especially when Silvertals is already 45% to his next one. You'll definitely take that. Because now you're going to be walking into the Emery ults on your rotate here. It's going to be very tough to find any space to get Skyser in position. And you can have 3 else to use, but I mean, maybe a catnap on a Real Dog? I'm not sure where the cap's going to come in here, but looking
Yeah,
for
and
it.
as long as Riddle doesn't waste that
that's
fortify, but Dish goes down at 90%. And Loaf is about to fall too. Skyser living just a little bit, but not for long. That Emerald from Altair. Looking like it'll just close out the map.
Here comes a catnap, though.
The catnap picks up a Farah.
He caught a Farah.
She's already flying.
And the spear.
And it
Oh, and the
goes down,
follow-up.
and Riddle Dog closes it out with a spear. And that is a fairly dominant first map from the Raccoon Dogs.
Yeah, that was rough for the Luksis there. We saw that they just could not close the distance without that Lucio, and they just didn't play the Juno, which, Juno ring your Skyser past the Orisa when he has full charge. Could have been a pretty decent look for him, but now already down 1-0. The Raccoon Dogs seem to be locked in, no longer being too upset over that reverse sweep they suffered last week. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what Luksis' adaptations are after this break. Don't go anywhere. Overwatch Clash continues after this short little break.
beats are the purest. Prove it, prove it.
And welcome back, everybody, to Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 6 matchup here between the Little Rock Luksis and the Aurora Raccoon Dogs. We had a bit of a stomp showing on Lijiang Tower, a 2-0 to start things off with the Aurora Raccoon Dogs, not even playing their signature ball composition. But now we're going back here into Nimbani, and Riddlebin will have to wait yet another map here, Whalefish, as Ball and Kiri are the bans here.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting to see just a diva mirror on both sides. I'm not expecting either squad to rot on the Winston. I have to assume they're expecting a diva mirror as well. I can't imagine anything else happening. And the Kiri ban coming out really opens up the Silvertal's Ana.
Wait, hold on. Skyser's
Definitely
Winston.
expecting to see that. Wait.
Skyser's on Winston?
Pause. He's walking out of spawn on Winston. Is he?
Oh, he's standing still.
He's
menacingly.
contemplating.
He's thinking hard. Oh, he's moving. He's moving.
He's out of the spawn doors.
And he's gonna see the diva and go back and instantly swap out to his first death.
We will get 30 glorious seconds of Winston gameplay.
No, trust. Skyser got this. Absolutely zero fear in his heart going against Silvertail's Ana Real Dog Diva. Surely that's an easy lineup for this Winston.
Surely. He's got the dish Ana to back him up. Nolly on the on run as well. Pretty solid into Diva. Notably that right click able to go through the defense matrix.
Just the hyper burn comp as well with the Ash. So you're gonna have some fried raccoon skins on the side, but oh, big purple on the back line.
Backline quickly.
Silvertals.
Instant purple. Silvertals takes down Dish. An instant kill. And that should just be a... Well, but Nolly takes down Fry. It's going to be... Yeah, Sky's... It's just a Silvertals world.
Yeah, that
instant...
Is a TP from Altair as well. TP'd into the lower room to get him on the stairs so they go in for that flank nade. They did not expect it at all. So a great set play there from the Round Raccoon Dogs. And gets them A here for free, basically. Now 5.5 minutes left in the main. Skyser will stick on this Winston, though, so no swaps here. Potentially an honorable Winston player in the year 2026.
Really don't see one of those every day.
You do in, like, your gold rank games, but not at this level.
I actually see more... Well, I suppose it's more Reinhardt players in my games.
Me when
I'm
I
a big fan
play
of that
two,
here
me when I play only
on
main
Nimbani.
things. Yeah, the Reinhardt and Nimbani play. Oh,
Skyser in, no jump. Riddle opting instead to go mark out this on run. A big nade from Altair. chunks a lot of health. Building some ult charge up as well. Silvertall's with the nano boost though. First ultimate on the round. Goes on Riddle. Straight up top. Loses the Ashe a bit, but does get the kill. Molly trades out though. Riddle Dog still a problem in the back line.
I think Luksis
Kills 3. And yeah.
Considering the Brigitte just standing there doing the 1,000-yard stare at the Devo running at them, I think they probably disconnected.
No flag, one moment. Yeah.
That would probably
explain tragic time for that to to pop up when there's a nano diva flying at you.
Yeah, it appears that once again the Luksis don't really have an answer so far. Skyster did get in and find one. That is one of the 2 elims they have so far this game. So finding something.
Already doing better than they started on
Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang.
Just think by the next map they'll get 3.
2 eliminations in a point.
They're gonna get 3 next map. So don't let them get hot.
Do not let them scale.
Cat ate the Ethernet cord. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, Flemma Jambo, thank you for the Twitch.
More
Prime.
money for Booney's pockets.
That's going straight to the prize pool.
Let's go, yeah. The big prize pool. It's actually the Aurora Academy tournament coming up here. The Aurora Academy Mystery Heroes Gold Tournament. The prize pool for that is going to be hundreds of dollars.
100 grand.
Finally, the lower SR players get a chance in this league after being oppressed for so long. Anyway, Nolly's dead.
A gigantic stagger onto Nolly.
That's going to be point.
This is going to be a really tough contest.
Oh,
Skyster will go for it, though. But Riddle, with an instant boot, does get antied. Not much going to happen with that, though. And Nikki goes down, and that's a quick point cap.
We do
no ults on the round yet for the side of the Luksis. Dish just now getting that nano boost up.
This guy's going in deep, but gets slapped in the bubble. Has prime mode for the wake up. Did they use it? No, they did not. But you do have 3 ults here against 3. One of those is beat, but you can nano in your Winston for his primal. Unron can revive themselves, so it's like a 65 right now with some ults online. But there's nothing to answer Altairs over at Protocol, which is probably one of the better ults in the game right now for DPS.
Dropping quite low. We'll have to invest the bomb here just to stay alive. The primal coming out from Skyster. Oh my, almost. I saw my light flash before my eyes for Nolly there for just a second. Thought she was going to get crunched.
I got Skyster actually.
Oh, Riddle steals the mega from Skyster.
That was gross.
That's a disastrous turn of events.
Okay,
for the
Nano
Luksis.
rally.
This Unreal coming out.
Loaf does find silver tiles and Riddle slept in the back line, so this looks like to be a bounce back here for Luksis. Did cost him everything.
They do get a fight win. Now it may have taken until 2 meters remaining.
Might have taken until 2 meters remaining on the second map. But
they got it done.
Again, don't let them scale. Do not let them get hot.
Do not let them get hot. It is an Umbani third. Bit of a notorious point for long holds.
Anakin's going for a bit of a flank on the Pulse, but gets caught up by Dronifried, so they can force it away. Has Pulse still, so looking for a viable target. Nolly and Anakin going for the backline here, but dish down early. Oh,
Still Aniki looking from up here, but Altair is just killing everything. Not much being done up here. Altair kills 3. Hold that.
This is 4.5 meters remaining here, and the recall force from Aniki is going to go for a last contest, but it's looking like a pretty sizable time bank here now for the Raccoon dogs. On Nambani.
Still with the pulse bomb available as well.
Hey,
the stick on to Dish. And wow. This is not the banger I was promised.
This is not the banger I was expecting either. Rome Raccoon Dogs. Apparently a game reverse swept came in and thought, we are not that team. And they are obliterating right now. The Luksis have nothing in the bank. These swaps are coming through either A, too late, or B, just not the right ones. The Luksis just seem confused right now. We're just seeing that Real Dog has infinite space to work with, and if that Diva gets in your backline, it's tough for Anarchy to find value on the hit scan. And with that being said, you know, Skyster on the Winston was making a little bit of space, but yeah, we'll make the swap over onto the Diva. No longer wanting to take that that Winston play into the cock and ball torture comp that was the Raccoon dogs.
Yeah, I expected to see that a lot sooner, but
yeah, I did not think we, especially the point C, maybe like a Ram swap or like a Ori swap, just something.
Better late than never, I suppose.
And they're making fun of Lincoln for having the 999 damage.
Incredible.
You
don't gotta do nothing.
Anarchy is starting here on the Tracer, though. I think I like that swap towards point C, towards point B. Came a little late, but knowing that, you know, they were playing like the Ana Lucio, very susceptible. If Anarchy and Skyster can kind of pair up, they could get a good dive going on that back line, create some pressure. But the Silver Tall just let the nade from way downtown, looking like Steph Curry in the high ground, and just force him out for a second.
Anarchy trying to gets the recall forced immediately, forced to back up just a little bit.
Yeah, very slow approach.
Luksis really looking to take this outside space. Riddle Dog on fire, has to chill. A Skyster dive on the back line, that's big. Is there any follow-up? It doesn't look like it. Anarchy takes one down though, as does Nolly. And it's looking like this is looking a lot
very similar to the
better.
Raccoon dogs on their attack side. They did not even need an anti-nade to do it. They were just straight up walk into them, and it worked. Who would have thought you played Diva? It's a lot easier to contest and maintain space.
They do get a touch though. I think this should just be, yeah. Cap will come through. Now it's just a matter of getting out alive. We do not want to see staggers here.
They're on the low ground here as well. Anarchy has pulse. If they can catch the support on the back here, it could be a massive.
This is the pulse bomb onto Linkadink. Won't come through. Nolly goes down. Anarchy's still looking for something, walking on the side. Taking the Tracer duel. Skyster up top still, holding a lot of space.
Yeah, card is still moving here, so it's not the end of the world if you're a Luksis fan, right? Because if you can just be annoying as Skyster gets in position on the backline with bomb.
For sure. Skyster, really? I'm not sure I agree with that not being an eat on the sleep dart, but... Oh my... Rona, almost... We'll go down regardless. Doesn't really matter that the crunch can come through. Linkadink, though.
Silver
One shot Skyster. I'm thinking maybe
the Diva swap was.
We stick to the Diva.
I'm thinking that's probably a good response because now you're going to be walking in with a very similar time bank into point C. If you can bring in some momentum with the altered building, like your support ults are nearly online, does Real decide to miss the bomb? Looks like they will decide 0.1 meters here.
Oh, but Loaf, really low.
Loaf
popped the rally to live. This Emery ult. Coming in 0.01 meters, but Skyster is debacked.
Wait, hold on. Nano on a riddle?
No shot.
Oh, there.
I think he's dead.
Oh my.
Rona.
Q's are being pressed.
Nolly has that Phoenix, but they don't touch the point.
Oh, what? What?
They got off the point.
No way.
Riddle with the how, the immediate how. Mid-fight.
That's just the IGL right there. That's
just
a
disastrous turn of events.
Yeah, this because now they're coming in here with their both DPS also going to have the bomb. This could easily turn on its head here for the Luksis. That might be the momentum they need to bounce back in the series. Wolf can die though.
But still. Is Phoenix coming into the back line?
Oh, it's a nice ult!
Nolly. A few set on fire, and that's
3 kills.
All support's down. Cart not being pushed right now, though. A bit of a backline trade.
Still not pushing the cart. There we go.
Nolly,
Oh,
like maybe
no.
a little too aggressive, will go down, but a bit of cart presence being gained here. Skyster has that bomb.
Altera here with the Reaper swap as well. Trying to put a little more pressure on towards Skyster, trying to negate that just full-on barrage of damage is getting pelting in every single time. Anike has Pulse here, has found Silvertow's looking for it.
The backline on Silvertall. Silvertall's the sleepy and
Oh,
Little
the
Dog
stick!
with some good peel though, but a nice stick from Aniki.
Oh,
Bomb
what
forced out from Skyster.
What a chain from Linkadink!
Alive, though, but
Linkadink,
Altair
hold
on
on!
the Reaper. No way.
Linkadink kind of just ate Aniki's breakfast there. That's a Linkadiff. I'm gonna be real. Still,
Ali will win the 1v1 versus Dronified, but it really does not matter. Tracer with the closer spawn.
another chain
A
over
lot
towards
of
Skyster, but
ultimates.
Real's falling very low here. Real's forced back away. Has bomb. Oh, Nolly.
Silvertall's holding on to the nano boost.
Wait, oh my-
Probably would have gapped.
Oh my, the floor found that. That was actually hold that. Now, do you make the swaps? You have to make swaps now if you're gonna do them, right? With 3 minutes in the bank, if you're gonna do anything, it's gotta be now. I mean, does Skyster swap to more of a ground style? Because now you're walking into a Reaper, into a Mizuki. Like Azario would be pretty good here, but at the same time, they're
Got the
stick with
nano.
Diva. Sotal's looking for a flank
Yeah.
nade though.
The TP up top. It's going to be really hard to push through this door for the side of the Luksis. They've got Altair on Reaper just sitting up there. Loaf looking for a bit of an angle on the side, but I'm not sure what they'll be able to get done, especially with Dish going down the beat. Late.
Sotal's
Dish
8
dead
HP.
already. Linkadink
Oh,
dead, though.
Drone
But
Fight
Skyster
steals
both
that
supports. Both supports from the Raccoon Dogs down now. But I'm not sure. Will it be enough? Altair dead too from Nolly, but they've got 4 ultimates. Although I suppose Luksis close to 4 of their own. Hold that. Won't quite
Oh, there we go.
pick
Oh,
up the kill.
what?
But Linkadink,
Oh, and Altair DC.
my Altair left the game.
Altair dies once to Skyster Diva and leaves.
Well, that's -1 ultimate.
That would
For
be
the
minus
Raccoon
1
Dogs.
ultimate. What were they? Oh, Reaper. Yeah, you've lost your
That was
you've
that was
lost
the
the
Blossom.
Blossom. Such a valuable ultimate to the Diva. How does it?
Probably was gonna have 0 total hit markers regardless, but
It's the aura, it's the presence of the ultimate. It's like holding on to Shatter for
Yeah.
3 minutes on Reinhardt. It's just the fear you put into him by holding it.
force out 3 seconds of DM by using.
Okay. So as we're seeing here, Altair has literally 0 kills the entire map, and the Rome Raccoon Dogs are still winning. We're gonna need some talks about some fraud allegations, I think, on Altair. Has done 0
You
damage
might
so
be
far.
right. Riddle Dog or Skyster in the back line, keeping Silvertall's in spawn, not able to walk, having to go walk all the way around to the other spawn door. Bomb's still available for both Divas, but that's a gigantic on-run ult into the back line. Silvertall's goes down.
Oh, the bomb from Riddle.
Skyster's still. the
Wait,
bomb's
Riddle?
Up now. Riddle Dog gets 2. One with the bomb, one with the remake.
Oh my god.
He's picking up a third.
They're
They're going to win this fight.
How?
Skyster just has to run away.
I
They're
mean,
going to chase this.
gonna get
They're
staggered
not
out
letting
here.
him get out.
With 50 seconds remaining, that's disastrous.
45 seconds. There's going to be 0 ults on either side. Maybe there will be pulse bombs for each. But aside from that,
Skyster Doomfist.
Skyser with the map on the line swaps to Doomfist.
you ever take that shot? You ever make that shot in practice?
Oh my goodness, Valentine.
Oh my goodness, Valentine. Oh, he's in! He gets
What is in the back line on Silvertoes goes
Wait,
down.
hold
No.
on.
Still alive though. Now Skyser drops low, has to back out. Hold that. Goes down low.
Drona.
Drops the shield for just a second.
Wait.
And it was
And he's
looking
chained
so
down by
good.
Linkadink. Oh.
And for a brief moment, it was looking so good.
Riddle
Until
Dog.
it wasn't.
Riddle Dog, bro.
Riddle Dog, 38-1 on the map.
And Altair has 4 kills, they still won. This has to be that
Work
bomb,
smarter,
right?
not harder.
This isn't even the bomb, it's just another 3k for Riddle Dog.
One of
Okay,
Riddle's
this-
many 3Ks this
There's
map.
the 1,000-yard stare. Oh, wow.
He saw a diva on his backline and decided it was not worth it.
I'm saving the wrist movement for next time. I mean, yeah, now we're... we had this position last week, though. Rome Raccoon Dogs went up 2-0 very quickly. So now the Luksis got to pull up the reverse sweep here once again that we saw last week. The Astronauts did it, so why can't they? We'll have to see what they have on their side of this break. Don't go anywhere. Overwatch Clash continues after this.
beats are the purest.
And welcome back, everybody, to Overwatch Clash Season 10 weakest matchup here between the Luksis and the Aurora Raccoon Dogs. Right now, the Raccoon Dogs are absolutely owning this series. A little more competitive there on Numbani at points, especially towards those early stages, but point C going the way of the Raccoon Dogs, and all comes back to Real Dog once again with a massive clutch on that Diva Smush and Bomb kill. Now got some swaps coming in here. We're going over onto Atlas, the map choice of the Little Rock Luksis. So, obviously they have something they like here. Is it the Mauga look? Because Diva was not banned.
I'm seeing Skycer on Mauga, and I'm seeing Jamal on Reaper. So I'm thinking... I mean, I like this look more than the Winston look, for sure.
Oh, you didn't say.
I guess it'll remain to be seen. I mean, it could... Physically can't be worse than the Winston look, so...
Oh.
Walking main, a bit of a stack here.
My Overwatch crashed.
I see. Jordan Fraud on the flank a bit. We should probably get a pause in here, right?
You can say it after the fight's over. Walk us through what's going on. What's going on your eyes?
Well, Riddle Dog has just killed 2.
I
so
see.
It's looking like an instant fight win. Both supports, for that matter.
I am currently logging in, so hopefully we will be back in the lobby shortly. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But Raccoon Dogs won. Who would have thought? Crazy.
Nobody could have expected this. The Kalshi odds did not have this as the outcome.
Kalshi odds. Make sure to use promo code Aurora20 for Kalshi for your first 5 bets back. Oh, sorry, first 5 predictions back. It's a prediction market. It's a prediction market, not a gambling site.
Of course. Of course.
Welcome to Atlas.
All right.
We back?
We are back. I'm back in the lobby. And I'm just hearing the humming of the of the cat. All right, looking at the I look at the stats, see what we kind of missed your chat. Skycer has 45 damage on Mauga. Is that good? I'm new to Mauga. Is that good?
Let me know.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'm honestly I'm not quite sure how Riddle Dog managed to get into a position to kill both supports while taking like 150 damage.
We're seeing just we're seeing a lack of looking at Real Dog this entire series. I think we are seeing that.
Yeah, this seemed to be a bit of a trend. Jonah just getting the point cap. Jamal dies a bit late, so that'll be some free percentage. Aniki in a bit of a rough spot. They'll get out though.
No, Real Dog, your team's playing. You don't gotta give me all spec now. Is this the meta? make me make Riddle go in the lobby so your Mauga can actually engage and find space? No, it doesn't appear to be. Real Dog just returns.
That did not work.
After going AFK, Real Dog just finds 2. Sure. Give 3.
Press his escape button again to kill 3. And we're seeing a Domina swap from Skycer.
Domina?
Are we going to be keeping the Tracer Reaper DPS line then? It looks like it.
As for most things
just
so far
try
this series,
anything at this point, but Skycer drops very low.
And doing some work in the backline, though.
The spear close.
Oh.
But Aniki just goes down after that recall is forced out. Silvertals drops low. Skycer on the high ground. Well, there's not a ton he can do from here. His team is just sort of dying around him. And that's a first point quickly going the way of the Raccoon Dogs.
Yeah, the swap here of the Tracer now onto the Sojourn. A little more just frontline pressure on a Real Dog. I mean, we do get a kill, though. Drone Fried is dead. Same with Linkedin. They're coming back, though. Therefore, fight really breaks out. Okay, there we go.
Silvertals goes down. Okay.
The swaps seem to be working here now. It's going to be a fight victory. This is 1 HP, though. Just get out. No.
Dish will not get out. About 10, 15 seconds late on the fight win for a contest here, but you know, maybe they can make something happen here on the second point. Skycer holding up a bit of space. I personally wouldn't be up this far, and I think he realizes that now too. Very low.
You wouldn't be up that far down your Kiriko?
Yeah.
They did get Drona fried, but...
Dropped, but Riddle Dog, the tank traded again. The Kitsune rush from Silvertals as well. Riddle Dog drops extremely low though, but Altair, Silvertals is going to clean up. Riddle will be just fine. And we've got 3 ults on the side of the Raccoon Dogs now. Still 0 built for the Luksis. Skycer will be getting his.
I mean, that was just a great angle there from Silvertals in the back of the point. Lays on the Casino Rush, allows Real Dog to walk forward with it. And can I say, the mythic weapon Orissa's squeaking duck is really loud. I can
That
hear
is
it
the
from
only
across
reason
map.
I don't have the skin.
I'm looking at Skycer, but I hear him ear from 20 miles away. Real Dog goes in for the
Dog,
all-but
that's an
very weak.
extremely ambitious Terra Surge. Won't get anything done with that, but Skycer walking in will drop a bit low, but Altair. The OC now on the other side, but oh my
Altair.
diff from Altair.
Slides in, looks for more as
Slides
well.
in, he's really feeling it. Gonna be yet another decisive fight win for Raccoon Dogs.
Altair the 4K there. And that cost them their Casino Rush as well as their overclock for the Luksis, and they got nothing but a 4K from
Jamal
Altair out
taken
of
down
it.
late. Aniki very close to going down too as well, but
Drones on the hunt.
regardless whether he lives, they're not getting a touch.
I mean, Altair 13-1, Real Dog 16-0. The 2 stars in this team are really delivering right now. It's when they're playing like this, it's tough to find answers, and we're seeing it right now. The Luksis look Loxies, Losties. I don't know, it's gonna make work, but oh my.
There's something there. See, I see what the ult will
solo ult onto
catch on to
Silvertals.
one,
It's instantly
but
destroyed.
does not result in a kill. We'll just die for it. And with the series on the line, Luksis, a reverse sweep on the map into a reverse sweep on the series required.
You got Jamal with the Death Blossom. He's gonna turn it around.
He will turn
Okay,
it around.
Dish
Silvertall's picked off first, though, by Dish. Aniki in the back line. A pulse bomb from Drona Fried misses.
Skycer going
First
in alone
out,
on a
but
point.
Skycer dead. Maybe some miscommunication there. Walking a bit while the back line is still dealing with that Tracer. Now Drona's back again. We got forced. Jamal dropping very low, though.
We got to see
This
what
could
Jamal's
be
got cooking here in the
a
Death
big
Blossom.
angle. The flank coming in, but marked out by Altair. Forced to Wraith away. And Aniki dead. Skycer about to follow, but the beat comes in.
Timely.
Silvertall is alive. Suzu's himself. Skycer down again. The beat not quite enough to turn that fight.
His last fight.
The Blossom has to come in, and it's speared
Oh,
instantaneously. 4 ultimates for the Raccoon Dogs, and yeah, I just don't see a world where this
my.
happens. They're pushing the spawn doors. Little Dog with the Terra Surge onto Skycer just to let him know. There's a point touch, but
You're just giving Riddle more stats. You're just giving Riddle more stats.
and
Yeah.
wow,
That
that was a match.
That was a statement.
One of the more dominant Aurora matches I've seen in my time, for sure.
Especially in this stage format where, you know, the team should be relatively equal.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, ringer theory or anything here either, because that sometimes comes into play. But this is just a pure
Just a
walk
straight-
them down kind of game.
Straight diff in the 5v5. Certainly not what I expected.
No, I
I
was
mean,
thinking
I know
maybe a
I said at the
3-2,
beginning I
but-
figured the Raccoon Dogs were my favorite, but I didn't expect by quite that much.
Now, we got the position here to award an MVP for this game. A very quick 3-0. So, There's definitely somebody in mind, but I feel like it's almost boring to give it to that player, right? So
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything else we could think about, because you gotta give a shout out to the lowest R player on this team, which is Linkadink. So
True.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually check our database and see who has won MVP on this team recently. I think their last game might have actually been Linkadink MVP, so maybe we give it to the other guy that we're all obviously thinking of. So
The
let's see.
elephant in the room.
Address this elephant.
Address
please.
me.
Where is it? Yes, the last MVP was Linkadink, and then before that it was Real Dog. Before that was Don Wagler, and they lost week 1. So everybody's only won it once. So that's fine. We can give it to the guy.
Yeah. It's gotta be. How many deaths did he have that series?
Less than
I can count them
3.
on one hand, I think.
Yeah, less than 5. So we can go ahead and bring them in for an MVP interview. Where is my Riddle Dog?
Whoa.
Hello, there he is. Congratulations on the 3-0 victory, Riddle Dog. A dominant showing, a dominant bounce back for your team after getting reverse swept last week. I guess the overall feeling coming into the series and exiting with a quick 3-0 W.
I was low-key worried. So, if you don't know, last week we did a little bit of trolling, and
I think you did a lot of it.
shot ourselves in the foot. We did a lot of trolling, as you probably could tell with me messaging Greg on Lijiang. And then Emre, I can't play Diva and we can't play Tracer on Gibby, so it's tough, and my team's boomed. But my goal for this last scrim a couple days ago in this game was we just can't get boomed. We need to keep our mental up and just lock in, because that's where we failed last time. We could have had a quick 3-0 last time, but we did a little silly thing. So, and I mean, we did that really good this week. Really, really good comms everywhere. Dronified able to play Tracer super well again, and we're just trying to play around that a lot of the time. Leaving it open so we're not forced to play him when there's a Tracer ban available for the other team. And that's one of the things we went wrong with last week. But we know that, and at least I was talking to Altair, and we were starting to come up with ideas. And I mean, we did really well. I was scared today, but I don't know. I think they're just tilted and boomed. I know that we're after last week.
I think it's safe to assume that you guys learned a lesson last week, and it's good to learn it early in the season, which you did, and you bounced back. So, W from you guys. Whale,
thank you.
what you got?
What was the? You had an extremely dominant Lijiang, an extremely dominant start and finish to Nimbani. Was there any sort of maybe worry creeping in as the second point cap came in on Nimbani from the Luksis? You had that gigantic time bank, and then they came in and made it to third with very similar time bank.
I feel like that always somehow happens. Maybe we're just dog water at the first 2 points on defense. I don't know. But it's in scrims and in games, I feel what was it? We played Nimbani, we played Sin, we won against, is the Thunder Chickens. Where they full capped, or capped first 2 points pretty quick when they were on attack. And then we sort of just held them on third super hard. It was the same thing here. And I had faith just because it happened before. In the Toronto game, I was super worried, but this time I was okay, it's still fine. It's still fine.
We've been here before.
We've been here before. And I can always use the cope that I can just swap off Diva if we need. Play if we want to play more Brawly. But Silver Talls likes playing Ana that much. And I'm able to follow up on it if he is able to land something. And he was trying to get creative before, but they just went top, so it was over. But,
that nade on your first attack, or
Yeah,
well,
the
I guess
TP,
on your only attack was
the TP strategy was crazy there.
that first point.
My team is crazy in the sense that I think it's mainly Altair. He just does what he wants a lot of the time. He's like, he did that in the Thunder Chicken game on New Money. He's like, what if I just play Sim here? So I go, okay. And he's like, now hear me out. What if I do it again? And we're like, okay, sure. And we were a little worried because he didn't know how it was gonna handle into the monkey, but I was trying to check him at least a little bit, provide a little bit of a distraction. I wasn't there with the initial TP or nade, so it's kind of my team carrying, as they should. They're goats, but yeah, I mean, sometimes we'll just play Nimbani and TP, I guess. Sometimes we won't. It's just what we feel like in the moment.
Speaking
Good
of
vibes team, it sounds.
Speaking of in the moment, I just want a quick like synopsis of what it was going through your brain on Numbani. See, they're gonna cap like 3 minutes left in time bank, and you just drop a bomb and a squish to bring it back when your team was down at least 2 at the time. So,
I mean,
just,
I feel like whenever I've seen enough, like, what was it? Who does that? Poco? Who looks for squishes now? It's Guru, I think. A lot of the time that I've seen
Guru
clips from.
mentioned.
Yeah. And I always play for the squish if I can. It was like close to backfiring, but and I mean, I wasn't paying attention to how many people on my team died, so I was still just like, I need to stay point. Dude, how do I see 9?
point
How
B.
do I see 9? How do I see 9? How do I see... Dude, you should see my, oh my god. Can't.
Definitely saw that after that happened, you were glued to cart. You were not leaving that for a second on point C.
Dude, I'm appalled. I need like look back because it feels like I was not that far off. I swear, I'm a mama. I was not that far off. And so it's like,
I like the fact too that it wasn't catched by them like being there, but it was Nolly trying to run away.
Really?
They were like they were on run dashing away to try to get back towards spawn, but they're behind you guys, and you guys got for a second as they were just behind you. So, I just remember seeing Nolly just fly by you as the C9 happened, but they were coming back from the cart. So,
see, if I see 9 there, then I think there's also the copium. Like, yeah, we should have won. At least hold on for a second. At least one more fight. So, it's like, and I tried just not to boom. Like, I was like, bruh. But I just didn't want to get the mental down, especially after last week.
all right, well,
So.
it is your first time on the cast, so I'll let you go ahead and ask El Clasico.
El Clasico. All right. If you did not get MVP, who would you give it to on your team?
Oh man. I know this is the classic line that everyone on my team played well. I think everyone deserved it. But I mean, I think especially after last week, it remains true. I don't know. I think I just have to give it to Altair. I feel like he was creative enough, and he just does so much, especially in the comms. I also know a lot of people preseason and stuff would say that Silvertals doesn't say a lot at all, but I think the way my team sort of works is that most people's got a buddy, where it's like Altair and Silvertals are buddies, which is nice to get each other to talk. Lankadink is roommates with Dronafried, so that works well. And then me and Nong are chilling from the Sphagosaurus squad and guinea pigs, New Guinea pigs. Real ones, remember. But
Guinea
I think
pigs
it has
mentioned.
I feel like it has to be Altair. He just provides so much with like the idea of what we want to ban and the map choice. He alt tracks. I try to help alt plan a little bit, but everything just does so much. Even if like, cause he's like I think 4K on DPS. It's that or 40-50. 4K. So I think I'd have to give it to him, but I think everyone on my team, you could make a really good case for anyone.
All right. With that being said, we'll send you back to your team to celebrate the win. Congratulations on the big dub 3-0. good bounce back, and we hope to see you back here. Do you have a bye week next week, or?
We're playing the Voidlings, and then
Okay, that
we have
should
our
be,
bye week the last week.
That should be a good game.
I was able to
Hopefully
build it
better than this one.
because I'm going to Japan next Saturday. So I'm like, since I'm the one creating the schedule, I'm gonna make yourself a bye week when I'm gone.
Insider trading.
So,
hate to hear it.
yep. Yeah, right. Yep.
Can we get this guy banned?
Can we get this guy in the gulag? Anyway,
heck no.
congratulations. We'll see you. We'll see you next week, maybe.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Whale. Unfortunately, your first casting experience in Aurora had to be
A complete stomp.
an unwatchable nearly stomp at times. But hopefully you had a good time. Hope to see you back on the cast soon. Any initial things to say before we send ourselves on our way?
I am excited to see these Raccoon dogs play next week. I might have to hop on for the Voidlings cast for that, to be honest.
We look
It was
forward to watching the
enjoyable.
Raccoon dogs perform.
I might have to hop on the cast for that one because, it's got to be a better game, right? Like,
I don't think it could be worse.
it's got to be.
If Voidfibber kills 3 people a map, it's a better series. Unfortunately for the Luksis, hopefully they can bounce back going into maybe not even this stage, but the stage after that, because a loss like that is a tough one. We did see, though, the Raccoon dogs able to bounce back from theirs, so hopefully Luksis has the same amount of mental. But yeah, with that being said, you guys can head on over to Aurora Esports MN2, where we are currently in Map 4 of the Community Kiangs in the glamorous Grizzlies game. Grizzlies are up 2-1 on attack on Shabali Monastery. So you want to check that one out. Greg and Wind on the cast over there. Should be a good series to end your night off and hopefully get a little more back and forth affairs than we had over here on the main channel. But with that being said, for Whalefish, I've been Booney. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great rest of your day, buddy.
See ya.